Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to Soul Coffee with Patricia Elizabeth. My name is Patricia Elizabeth, and I am super excited to have you here with me today. So, first thing first, for those of you who are joining me live, go ahead, say hello in the chat so I can acknowledge you. And if you're catching the replay, say hello as well so I can acknowledge you. So, just while a reminder while people hop on live, Monday to Friday, the first 3 full weeks of the month, I will be going on live on YouTube and my Facebook business page at 9 a.m. Cancun to talk anything manifesting, magic, mindset, and spiritual gifts. So I'm excited to have you here. So good morning, Joyce. Good morning, Nadine. Happy to have you both here. So let me start by asking this. I'm just going to jump right in. Let me start by asking this. Your environment, is it helping you create more abundance in your life? Or is it helping to keep you stuck? The people you surround yourself with, do they have an abundant mindset or do they have a lack mindset? Your top 5 people that you surround yourself with, are they abundant? They have like an overflow? Or are they always in lack and always struggling? Or they don't have money or they barely have enough money? Because here's what I know. If I look at the top 5 people that you surround yourself with and I look to see if they have an abundant mindset and if they've actually created abundance from themselves, it's going to pretty much be able to tell me where you are in your life. Because the top 5 people you surround yourself with is going to tell me everything. So I want you to start doing inventory today. Scarcity mindset. And thank you, my loves, for those of you who are honest with yourself and honest once again, because that's going to be so. If you're the person in the room that makes the most money, you're probably not going to be able to go to your next level. And why am I saying that? You don't want to be the smartest person in the room. You don't want to be the person that's got the most money. You don't want to be basically, you want to have people that make more money than you, people who have like what you want, not people who are just like struggling. And I'm not saying you need to cut ties with them. I'm going to hear some people, Patricia said I have to cut ties. No, you don't. But you want to get yourself in rooms or around people that have more than you, that have what you want. So I'm going to encourage you right now, make a list of the top 5 people that you hang around with. Could be family members. It could be like, your spouse, could be your kids, it could be like, coworkers, colleagues, friends. But who are your top 5 people you surround yourself with? And I want you to ask yourself, do they have an abundant mindset or are they always struggling? Now, that being said, some people, and I'm going to share a story. One of my good friends, her parents were multimillionaires. Okay. They were multimillionaires. But the way if you were to listen to the mother, you would think they were on the verge of bankruptcy. And they had they were like their net worth was in the millions. Okay. So once again, they weren't on the edge of bankruptcy. But if you would listen to them, that's what it felt like. So, are you surrounding yourself with complainers? Because if your top 5 people especially complain all the time, guess what? You may want to find new people to surround yourself with. Do they encourage you? Do they motivate you? Because if they don't encourage and motivate you to go to create your magical soul life, you may want to find new people around you. Just saying. Because once again, remember, you are your top 5 people you surround yourself with. Do they encourage you to go after your goals and dreams? Or do they try to hold you back? Are they positive? Do they contribute to the quality of your life? What do I mean by that? Do they contribute to the quality of your life? Do they make you want to be a better person? Do they encourage you? Do they believe in you? Because quite often when I first started out, I had people that believed in me when I just knew deep down I had a vision. I just knew, okay, I'm meant for more. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to create a huge impact. I want to impact millions. but I didn't believe in myself. But luckily, I had people who believed in me, that when I wanted to quit, they wouldn't allow me to quit. Do you have somebody like that around you? Do you have people that are like, they're making things happen? And it doesn't have to be in the same realm as you, but are they making things happen? Or are they always struggling? Are they always like in lack? So the top 5 people, where are they? Now, you may have some in both, some that are like, more advanced than you and some not so much. And what happens if you're like, man, everybody I'm surrounding myself with, they're struggling, they're like negative. I'm going to have to get rid of them. You don't necessarily need to get rid of them, my loves, but you're going to want to find a few people that are where you want to be, that have created what you want to create. If it's important for you to become wealthy, to build wealth, well, do you have people around you that are wealthy? That their net worth is like, they're worth something. Because if not, you're going to want to find at least one person. Because I'm going to tell you this, an abundant person doesn't think the same way as somebody in scarcity. And a wealthy person doesn't think the same way necessarily as somebody who's abundant. You can have an abundance mindset, but doesn't mean you're going to build wealth because the philosophies and the energies are different. So who are you surrounding yourself with? And who are you? Are you right now, you're more like in the lack? And no judgments, my love. Because once again, it's been it's been your programming up until now. But I know this, you can change it if you desire. Are you living in abundance? Are you living kind of in both? You're half in abundance, half in scarcity. So where are you living? Are you are you fully abundant 100% of the time? Are you in lack? Are you kind of like in between? It depends. And the people you surround yourself with, once again, are they complainers? If they complain all the time, I can almost guarantee you're probably a complainer. And it's normal. Once again, if they're complaining all the time, it's normal for you to complain. Ever been around somebody, they start complaining, and then you start complaining with them? It's normal. Because you're going to blend in your environment. Let me repeat that. You're going to blend in your environment. So if your environment, all it has is lack and complaining and all of that, you're going to blend in. If your environment, you have more people who are more abundant and wealthy, and they're making things happen for themselves, that's going to be more a drive for you. Because I can tell you, when I'm surrounded with people in the lack and the complainers, I'm not the same person and I don't accomplish the same things than when I'm with people who are go-getters, who are getting things done. They're going after their goals and dreams. They're not just sitting there talking about their goals and dreams. They're making it happen. They're abundant. They're building wealth. Some of them are building generational wealth. I am not the same person at all. I am the same person, but I don't act the same way. My actions are totally different. My energy is totally different. So where right now can you look in your environment once again and see? As well as you have a lot of clutter in your environment. If yes, you're going to want to start to declutter because clutter will just weigh you down. So I'm going to really strongly encourage you to make an inventory today of the people around you. Do they drag your energy? Now, it's normal for people around you to sometimes drag your energy, especially your loved ones, okay? So once again, don't just go automatically up. You drain my energy occasionally. I'm just going to I'm not telling you to do that. But, and after every person, do they drain the energy out of you? Because if they drain your energy, my loves, you're probably going to once again either like protect your energy better or start hanging around with other people as well. Do they might make you want to be a better person? Because if they don't make you want to be a better person, they're definitely not contributing to your life, right? Because once again, they're not contributing. They don't make you want to be a better person. Do they encourage you and support you unconditionally? Or do they laugh at you when you share your dreams with them or tell you, oh, you can't do that? What? You want to start a business? Are you crazy? You're never going to be able to make money and blah, like, because if those are the people you're around, first thing first, don't tell your goals and dreams to those type of people. Like, stop it right now. Don't tell them because they're going to talk you out of your dreams before you can get started. Or the minute you start and you hit like a challenge, which you will, you're going to give up because they're going to say, see, I told you it wouldn't work. And then you just give up. And then you wonder why you're not getting the results. Well, you give up every time you get challenged. And I can tell you, if you want to be wealthy and successful, you can't give up the minute you get challenged. Once again, I wouldn't be where I am if I would have given up like 1,000 times, guys. And I had at least probably 1,000 times that I could have quit. There's one year I was like, I think almost every day I was ready to quit. And like, I'm like, okay, I'm done. Then I get back up and okay, I'm done. Like, so who are you surrounding yourself with? And I'm going to really encourage you to really make the inventory. And if you're noticing that you're the smartest person in the room, you're the most advanced person in the room, you're the most successful person in the room, you're the person with the most money in the room, you're the person with the most of whatever in the room, in all of the rooms, you definitely need to get in higher vibe in like better rooms. Because you're not going to grow if you're the smartest person, the most advanced person in the room. I'm going to tell you that right now. The last few years, one of the reasons that I did not grow as fast as I should have is because I stayed in my comfort zone, but I also didn't have people that really accomplished more than me that were in my inner circle. So that kind of held me back. Not anymore. And if you're enjoying this, click on the like button or click on the love button, depending on which platform you're in. How is this landing? For those of you live, how is this landing? Is this like, wow, this is powerful, Patricia? Or, nope, not getting anything out of it. For those of you live, let me know. And if you're catching the replay, let me know as well. Because once again, the more you're going to interact, the more you're going to get out of me as well. And or if you're just, this is making me think, let me know in the chat. This is making me think. Because once again, and I know I'm repeating myself, guys, but some of you, I need to repeat for it to like sink in. This is the absolute truth. Awesome. Thank you, my love. Because once again, you are who you surround yourself with. So I mean, the top 5 people you surround yourself with, I'm going to pretty much be able to say the state of your life. I'm going to be able to say if you're successful. I'm going to be able to say if you have money. I could be able to say if you have wealth. I'll be able to pretty much downpack you. Wow, so powerful, amazing. My pleasure, makes me think. Awesome. I'm glad I'm making some of you think. Good morning, my love. That's what I want to do. I want to start to wake you guys up. Because here's what I know. This year is a pivotal year for a lot of us. For me, it's my comeback year. This is the year I'm going to be like screaming and shouting, and I'm going to like, there's no holding me back this year. Because I'm going to be honest. This morning, I just wanted to stay in bed. But I decided not to. Why? I made a commitment. Landing well. Awesome. Hey, James. Hey, Robin. Hey, Constance. Happy to have you all here. So once again, who are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you listening? If you're listening to people and they're just sucking your energy, like, it's time to say bye to them. You want to listen to people who empower you, who inspire you, that motivates you, that drives you to be the better version of you. You don't want to be around people who just like, put you down. Because I know this, guys, this year for most of us, this is our critical year. And 3 things are going to happen. The gap between here and here is getting larger and larger and larger and larger, and it's happening faster and faster. And you have a choice. If you want to hop here, you're going to have to make it this year your breakout year. You're going to have to consistently show up, especially when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Do you think I want to show up early every morning, Monday to Friday? No, I don't. There's days I just want to stay in bed. But I'm not going to get to my next level by staying in bed. I'll have enough time, and I do get my sleep. So who are you surrounding yourself with? What are you like absorbing? What content? Who are you paying attention to? Who are you listening to? Are they encouraging you once again? Are they like, draining your energy? Like once again, guys, you're really going to want to like really evaluate. And I can hear somebody, I don't want to, then don't. I'm not here to like argue with you. But I know this, guys, the top 5 people. And I'm going to be honest, in the last several years, I've had to let go of a lot of people around me. Now, some of them are good people, and some of them I'll still talk to them. But I've had to push them back because I have different rows. I had to like push them back from my inner circle and push them out. Or limit my time with some of them. Because once again, this is my comeback year. Nobody's holding me back. And for some of you, your environment's holding you back. The people you're surrounding yourself with. And yes, I know some of you, maybe you're working at corporate and your corporate environment's not good. Here's the thing. When I was in corporate, guys, my breaks, I used to go rest and recharge. And when I was done work, I would leave. Then I'd focus on my stuff. But this year is your year. Like some of you, I don't think you really realize how impactful this year is for a lot of us. It's like for a lot of us, it's like, okay, let's go. It's not the time to sit there and I'm going to wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. I don't have everything perfect. In fact, I have one of my team members that keeps freaking out at me because I keep searching things. I'm like, well, I'm just doing. But I'm going to encourage you guys to really look at your surroundings. Who's around you? And make a list of everybody. Because once again, if you're the smartest person, have the most money, the most successful, the more advanced person, you're not going to be able to grow. And for some of you to get to where you're going to have to expand. You're going to have to up level. And your surrounding is keeping you like stuck. And for most people in your surrounding, if they're keeping you stuck, it's not their fault. For some of them, they think they're keeping you safe. Or some of them are just afraid that you're going to keep moving and they're going to stay there. So they're trying to keep you with them. But it's time for you to fly. It's time for you to go after your goals and dreams. Who here wants to have a profitable business? If you're let me know in the chat if you're like, I want a profitable business. Because I know this, you're not going to get a profitable business just by sitting there. And that's one thing a lot of people drank the Kool-Aid. I'm just going to sit there and, my business is just going to go. You're going to have to put yourself out there. But once again, who you surround yourself will impact the actions that you take. Yes, some are afraid that holds me back. Yes, some of them, you have people around you that's holding you back. Now, most of them is not intentionally. Some of them are probably not even aware. Some of them is their programming. I have somebody around me. They love me dearly. But their programming was you had to stay in your safe little bubble and you couldn't go anywhere. And you had to do like, and here I am, like, I moved countries a few times and like, my security blanket is not the same as, but it wasn't that person's fault. They meant well, but it was based on their programming. So who's here with me? You're committing. You're not going to let anybody else hold you back. Are you committing right now, making a commitment? You're going to stop letting other people hold you back from creating your magical soul life? Or are you just going to be, well, you know what? I'm just going to stay where I am. And if you want to stay where you are, that's fine. Like, that's fine. Oh yeah, that person is afraid of everything. And that's fine if you want to stay where you are. I'm not judging you. It's your life. You get to decide. That's a cool thing. You are in full control. But are you committing you're no longer letting other people hold you back? And you're going to keep moving forward no matter what anybody else tells you? Because once again, my loves, this is the year. And I know you're here is because you know, like your soul is telling you, okay, I'm committing to my magical soul life. I'm committed to not letting anyone hold me back. I am, yeah. And I love seeing that. For those of you who are commenting, thank you. It is time to play full out, my loves. And I know for a lot of us, the last several years, we've been kind of staying safe. I'm an introvert by nature. I'm a shy person by nature, believe it or not. I'm really, really shy. But I'm refusing to let that hold me back this year. It's time to get visible. It's time to let go of like the people around you that's holding you back. It's time for you to start taking your full power. And surround yourself with people who are going to help you get to your next level. People are going to encourage you, motivate you, inspire you. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not more special. I'm not more gifted. I'm not more. It's just I've been putting in the work. And if I'm able to create everything I have, my love, so can you. Once again, I'm not more special than any of you. We're all special, but I'm not more special than any of you. I just chose me and my dreams. I chose to commit to that. I choose by taking action. I choose now. I'm embodying and living it. If I'm able to, so can you. So I'm committed. I will move forward. I get my powers back. Yeah, guys. And it's a little bit on a day. You know, take an action step of like 1 to 3 baby steps every single day towards your goals. But I'm going to encourage you guys to stop hiding. Too many of you are just sitting there waiting for life to happen. And I'm sorry to burst your bubble. That's not how it works. If you look at all the successful people, is we're putting in the work, but we're also not afraid to be visible. Or I should say, we don't let fear hold us back. We don't let fear hold us back. We don't care if we look ridiculous or if we make mistakes. We just do. We're committing to our vision. Because I know this. You're here for a reason. You know there's more for you. And it's your time to step into that. So let me know in the chat, how was this? Let me know what was your aha moment. And if you don't forget to click on the like button or the love button, depending on which platform you're on. Once again, comment. If you know anybody that could hear this message, please share this message with them. Because once again, my loves, I know it is our time. And we're in a very critical, pivotal moment right now. And the more we stand up, the more we shine our light, the more we raise our consciousness, the closer we are of actually winning. So lots of love, everybody. This is Patricia Elizabeth from IntegrateSoulActivations.com. I hope to see you tomorrow for another Soul Coffee with Patricia Elizabeth. Lots of love. Bye for now.